Welcome to No Excuses. My name is Mary Fran, and this is my place to come and talk about weight loss, life, fitness, everything and anything that puts together to make me the best version of me possible. Thanks for joining us. I'm so glad to have you here. If you are new here, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you so very much for that. I do enjoy the interaction. And if you're returning and you haven't done so, go ahead and do that. Today we're going to be doing a tag, and this is a video that was created by Tracy over at Trials of a Long Hair Girl, and I was actually tagged by Bee's Journey to do this tag. So thank you so very much to Bee, and go ahead and check out her channel. Her link is in the description below. So this is a tag, and there are going to be 10 questions that I'm going to answer so you can get to know a little bit about me. So let's go to it. What type of music do you like? And I am actually one of these people that I like a variety. I love rock, I like Christian rock, I like classical. If you actually would listen to my playlist, you will go from Beethoven to rock to classic rock to anything. I just like a really wide variety. Sometimes it does just depend on my mood, and I will actually just go ahead and choose something based on that. But I like the variety. I like to go all kinds of different places with music. And it's just an awesome thing. Number 2, what are your hobbies and how did you get into them? I am somebody that has always dabbled. I have dabbled in quilt making. I've dabbled in cross stitch and scrapbooking, in crochet, in this and that and the other. I've just dabbled in a lot of crafts. And it wasn't until about 4 or 5 years ago that I started to work in dollhouses. And I found out that all of these crafts that I do all combine to make an amazing dollhouse person, because I find myself doing a little bit of everything in each dollhouse build that I do. How I got into building dollhouses is my grandfather gave me a dollhouse when I was in my young age. I'm in the 70s, and I'll put a link in that. I'll put a link in the description to that dollhouse below. And I had always wanted to redo it as an adult dollhouse with the fancy things in it. And it wasn't until in 2015 that I went to a museum and saw some dollhouses, and I came home and immediately pulled the dollhouse out, and I immediately started working on it, and I fell in love with the process. And by the end of 2016, I actually had 2 extra ones, so I had 3 dollhouses. And I just love the process. And I now have 5. I just got one 2 weeks ago. It is huge, but it's awesome. So it's a lot of fun. What is your favorite ice cream topping? I love strawberry, I love chocolate, and I like peanut butter. Those are the 3 main ones. So if it's going to be any topping, it's going to be one of those 3. Once again, it depends on the mood. You can almost never go wrong with strawberries, so I'm going to probably say strawberry is my absolute favorite. Do you like going to the movies, or do you prefer to watch movies at home? And there are some movies that are just so much better on the big screen. Horror movies, action movies, there is something about them on the big screen that is just amazing. But that said, I'm cheap, and movies are freaking darn expensive. So I like to be at home to save money. And number 2, it's nice to be at home because when you have to go pee, you're just like, hold on a second, pause, and you run to the bathroom. When you're in the movie theater, you sit there and you're like, I don't want to miss anything. And so you are afraid to go to the bathroom because you could miss everything that the whole movie pivots on. So I do like movies, but I do like them at home also. What is your favorite guilty pleasure? And I'm going to just probably say that my guilty pleasure would probably be watching reality TV. I don't know. It's kind of like a voyeur thing. I just kind of like to watch and see. I know that they manipulate it and we see what they want us to see, and that they actually have their own script and plan in mind, but I still watch it. I do watch the Outdaughtered a lot. I had actually started watching them before they actually were a TV show, back when the mother was pregnant with the quintuplets. I had found out about them through Facebook, and it was a prayer request. Please pray for this couple. They're expecting quintuplets and she's in the hospital and blah, blah, blah. So, you know, I watched that one, but it's kind of a guilty pleasure because sometimes I just feel kind of like a peeping Tom to watch. Anyway, guilty pleasure. Next one is, how old were you when you had your first crush? And who was it? And I'm going to honestly say, maybe I'm just a weird child, but I didn't have any major crushes as a child. Oh yeah, I would sit back and be like, yeah, look at that. The hairband, rock stars and that kind of stuff. But I never had any major crush where I had people on my wall and I was just like, oh, so-and-so. So, nobody. And the next one is, what is one thing that can instantly make you have a better day? And instantly, the minute I see Jason, the minute I see his smile, the minute he touches me, makes my day better. Every day when I get home from work and he gets home from work, the day just is instantly better. What activity instantly calms you? And for me, a lot of times it's reading. Reading just instantly just puts me into a wholly different area in my mind, and it just does calm me down. If you're looking for an actual physical activity, if Jason just touches me, just on my arm, just my hand, it is just a calm, soothing feeling. It's just the world is right again. Number 9, do you have any favorite type of exercise? You see some bikes back there? I'm going to say that's one of my favorite types. I like to hike also, and I like to run, but right now I'm dealing with some plantar fasciitis, so I'm not running a whole bunch. And would you rather eat out or cook in? And, you know, when I'm in the midst of cooking dinner every night, I'm going to be like, man, eat out, eat out, eat out. But if you eat out all the time, then all I want to do is eat in. So we typically do eat in every Monday through Thursday. And Fridays is delivery. We get home from work and we deliver food in. I do not cook. The kitchen is closed. And then Saturdays and Sundays are a mix of maybe a barbecue or eating out. So we do a mix of both, and I really can't decide one way or the other, because if I do one too much, then I want to do the other one really bad. So I need a mix. So there you have the questions. I want to thank you for watching. So I'm going to be tagging 3 people. I'm going to be tagging Fitness LaFay. I'm going to be tagging Adventures of Deanna, and I'm going to be tagging Redhead Goes Healthy. So I hope you guys do it. If I didn't tag you, go ahead and do it. It's still fun. And just remember, there are no excuses in life. Get out, live your life to the fullest, then have a great time. Thanks.